It's a nice and rainy Sunday afternoon, which of course means perfect weather to play some Super Mario Bros. On the Game & Watch. So for those of you who are unaware, the Game & Watch was Nintendo's original handheld system. I'm pretty sure these came out before the NES even, so they may have been Nintendo's first systems ever. And they were just little games that each one included a separate game. Of course, the Game Boy was the first interchangeable game system from Nintendo, if I even remember how to speak today. But these were Nintendo's first stab at mobile gaming. They were always very simple games, and they also included a little clock on them, which is why they were called a Game & Watch, because you could use it with like a watch with a clock, and also had a game on it, and they were collectible. They came in different colors and designs and limited editions that played different games. Of course, they've been gone for a while now. This was I think 70s and 80s thing, but for the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. This year, 2020, Nintendo has released this special edition Game & Watch that plays Super Mario Bros. Of course, it's got some enhancements over the original Game & Watch series, including a rechargeable battery that actually recharges over USB-C, a full color LCD display, and of course an actual D-pad for playing, Super Mario Bros. I was able to pick this up at Target for only about $40, which I think is pretty reasonable considering its collectible value. And of course, this is, again, a limited release for the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. I believe they're continuing to ship these out until February of 2021. So if you would like to get one, you have about 3 or 4 more months to snag one before they'll be gone as of the uploading of this video. Let's get right to it. So here you can see the Game & Watch logo, as well as the advertising that it's a color screen, because that's new on this Game & Watch. Of course, the really old Game & Watches from the 70s and 80s obviously did not have color screens. Those didn't really exist on handhelds back then, until the Game Boy Color anyways. That was long after the Game & Watch. And you can see it is Super Mario Bros. There, and you can see little Super Mario Bros. On the screen, and a little Super Mario Bros. Game that's happening all around, with the score up there, the coins of the world. And here's the beginning of World 1-1, a Goomba, Mario, and all that. Of course, it's rated E for everyone because it's just Super Mario Bros. You have to say, it looks really cool with the gold background there. That's pretty neat. On the back of the box, again, it says Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. And it shows the 4 different functions that this device has. Of course, it plays Super Mario Bros. It also plays Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, which was Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan, for anybody that doesn't know that story. Basically, Nintendo thought Super Mario Bros. 2, the Japanese version, was too difficult for North American players, so they gave us a reskin of another game instead. And then this came to the US later as Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. And of course, you get a color iteration of Ball, which is the original Game & Watch game, I do believe. And since it's a Game & Watch, you get the watch function in the clock there that tells the time. And it's a nice colored, Super Mario themed colored clock, which is different than some of the other Game & Watches that, of course, had black and white screens. There is also the official Nintendo seal, these 2 warnings about health and safety information, of course, and the fact that your AC adapter is not included. They pulled an iPhone and iPhone 12 and Apple Watch Series 6 on you there. And here's a little printout of Bowser on his bridge in a Bowser's Castle level in Super Mario Bros. Again, very stretched out from the actual game, but still very cool box art there. I just hit the box on the table. On this side, it says SM35, of course, standing for Super Mario 35, Super Mario 35th Anniversary, and then kind of an older styled Nintendo logo for you. And then on the other side, it's just some health and safety information, as well as what's included in the box, which is the Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. And a USB charging cable. Then on the bottom, just Nintendo's support number. And on the top, again, Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. Color screen. All that again with Lakitu, a Bullet Bill, and Koopa there for you. So, very cool box here. Let's go ahead and start getting it open. Ouch. That was not as smooth as I expected, but it's all good. So there are plastic tabs on the side that we just have to cut through. Trying to be very careful here because I don't want to really damage the original box here because, like I said, the box art is very cool. Okay, we were finally able to cut through that without damaging the box in any way. And this is just a sleeve that slides right off, and there we go. So this is neat. The sleeve that slides off has all of the Super Mario Bros. Stuff, the Super Mario level designs, the Super Mario Bros. On the Game & Watch screen, and all references to Super Mario Bros. Itself are all just on this sleeve. So when you examine the box here without the sleeve, all of a sudden Super Mario Bros. Becomes Ball, and it's a black and white screen again. Same with the top, now says Ball. Unfortunately, you still got all that stuff on the back, but it basically just turns into a regular old Game & Watch box once you take the sleeve off, which is a neat touch, and still Super Mario 35 on the side. The sleeve also has the store tag thing for hanging it on the store shelf here too, so you can take the sleeve off if you just want the box, but I think I'll prefer to store it with the sleeve on because it does look cool with all the Super Mario stuff on it. All right, I'm gonna open from this side because this is the side it appears we're supposed to open it from. It has this little tab here. It is taped shut once again, so we'll go ahead and cut here. All right, got that. And this should just pull open. Oh, there's a little thing right on the tab when you pull this open. Special thanks to you. And there's Mario in his ball hands from, of course, the game Ball. All right, so first thing that pulls right out of here is the power adapter. So this is just contained in a little plastic bag that's just kind of taped shut here. So you can just pull that tape right off very easily like that and remove the power adapter. Very tiny power adapter. It's just kind of twist tied up here. So we'll go ahead and remove that twist tie. And there we go. That is the full length of the cable you get in the box here. So a very tiny cable. Design-wise, it's exactly the same as the kind of cables you get in the Switch with the charging grips. You have the Nintendo logo on the actual USB-C plug here. And on the other side, just a rectangular USB plug. So just like the charging grip cord, except much, 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 much shorter. So next there's this little plastic or cardboard pull tab. I evidently don't know what anything is today, and that pulls out the entire rest of the box. So this is empty now. Of course, I will still keep it because this is a beautiful box. All right, so right on the top here is the user guide. So that unfolds in a very weird way here. Whoa, we got many languages. Let's find English. So English is the first language. That probably should have been a given. So it just very simply shows you how to start, shows you where the power button is, and how to plug it into an AC adapter to charge, and the AC adapter is sold separately. It tells you specifically to use a Nintendo AC adapter sold separately. Huh. I didn't know they sold those separately. And then there's a little bit of warnings about what kind of power adapter you should use. It also tells you that your current suspend points would be lost if the battery dies or if the power button is held for more than 5 seconds. It will still score your It will still store your high scores in stage clear data. So that stuff does get stored in some kind of permanent memory, but your suspend points are held in RAM, so just be careful with that. Then there's your health and safety information, warning about seizures, electric shock, repetitive motion injuries, motion sickness. And so here's our precautions and maintenance. Do not disassemble, do not store in a humid place, do not drop or hit, make sure all connections are made carefully, and use only Nintendo licensed accessories, okay? And then here's your user agreement, actually in paper here. That's kind of hilarious. And your legal regulations. And that's about it. Fold that back up and set that aside. That's actually much more detailed of an instruction manual than I would have expected to have gotten with this. So here's the little cardboard container thing that's actually holding our Game & Watch. So it looks like we can just lift up right here and slide it out of its cardboard coffin here. And I'm going to set that aside. And it is placed in another plastic wrap here, extra protection, and that looks like it's about it. Nothing to peel off of the screen or anything. So it's very, very shiny, actually. I wasn't quite expecting that. You got this really shiny gold color with the red border. Very nice accent color. There's the LCD screen there. We'll see how colorful it is when we turn it on, but it looks nice right now. Here are your buttons to switch the game, to switch to the clock, and to pause the game. A and B button and D-pad, of course, the controls you'll need to play Super Mario Bros. Nintendo logo, Game & Watch, and you can see it is the Super Mario Bros. Game & Watch. On this side, there's your power button and the USB-C connection to charge the battery. And on this side, there's the speaker output. It doesn't appear to be volume controls, so it's probably just whatever. But on the back, your regulatory information and your serial barcode, just like you had on the Switch and some other recent Nintendo products. And that's about it. You kind of got a rounded corner-ish kind of design. I'm not exactly sure how to describe that, but you guys can see that here. Oh, it's actually very nice. I really like the look of it. The colors are great. I'm interested to go ahead and turn this thing on. So we'll see if it comes with a charge out of the box, and yes, it does. Oh, so there's Mario. A little artwork of Mario with a Goomba, and Luigi's there in the background popping out of a pipe. Kind of funny. So you press the time button to get started. I'm not sure how well you can see on the camera, but in real life, the display quality actually is pretty nice. Much better display than I would have expected from a $40 thingy here. So that's nice. We hit time, and it goes straight to the clock here. So you can see it's 12 o'clock because it hasn't been set yet. There's some animations of Mario running around, stomping Goombas. It goes through a variety of different things here. So I'll press the pause set button, and here we can see we actually do have a volume adjustment. I was wrong. So you can adjust the volume. You can go all the way down to mute if you'd like. It shows you the time at the top of the screen that's set in the system, as well as the remaining battery charge. And we can also turn the brightness up or down. That'll have to be done manually. We can go ahead and set the time here. It is currently 10:37. I'm just press and hold and go all the way up there. And there we go. Time is set. There's a little beep and this dot goes across the screen for every second. So there are apparently some secrets hitting on this time screen. So every time just some of the things I found just now sitting here, every time you press the up arrow, it drops a Koopa on top of the 10. So that's funny. Pressing the left arrow appears to do the same thing. So pressing any of the buttons here seem to change some of the patterns of random things that are happening on the screen. I haven't really found any rhyme or reason to any of this yet, but I'm sure plenty of people online have, so I'll look as soon as we're done here. So right here, the top button is for game, and if we click this, we can see Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 2, aka Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels here in North America, and Ball, all included. So I'll go and jump into Ball, because that's the only one here I've never played before, never had a Game & Watch. There's Game A and Game B. It is in color here, so we'll choose Game A. So it does go to black and white here to kind of mimic the classic Game & Watch interface here. And of course, it goes to a very low I can't talk today. It goes to a very low refresh rate to again mimic what these older Game & Watches would have looked like. Crushed. That's funny. So let's see what Game B is. Oh, there's 3 of them. That's wonderful. And you get 10 points for each one you get instead of just 1. So it's a different scoring system as well. Crushed. It's a little bit hard to do standing behind a camera, but it's all good. So we can go ahead and switch a game again. Super Mario Bros. We'll see how this plays on this screen. I've never really been a great Super Mario Bros. Player, so don't judge me too hard here. Especially since I'm playing behind a camera. Shoot. Messed that up. Ha. No, I swear. Okay, yeah, I'm no good at this. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to Super Mario Bros. 2, because if I can't play the first game, I can definitely play a more difficult game, I'm sure. Apparently not. So we can press time in the middle to go back to the time here, and by pressing the pause button, you can go to reset the game. To start back at the beginning once again. And you can actually do a two-player game still. Of course, this is passing back and forth the Game & Watch, but if you wanted to do that with a friend, that is something you can do. And yet, that's it. That's the Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. It kind of just sounds like a time bomb right now, and it's kind of cool when the numbers change. So apparently there are plenty of Easter eggs to be found within the system. So hopefully I'll be finding those soon and maybe have some other videos for you later of those kinds of things. And looks like Goombas got stuck. Poor Goombas. Okay, so I'm kind of interested what happens if you do connect this to power. Of course, I have the official Nintendo power adapter here, only the best for my Game & Watch. So we'll go ahead and connect this into the extension cord, and then connect the included cable into this sold separately power adapter, and then we'll plug it into the Game & Watch and see if we get any kind of charge indicator or anything. So it comes on, and you can see in the top right-hand corner, and it pops up immediately when you plug it in, that it is charging. You can see that little charge indicator in the corner, kind of similar to the DS era is how I would say that looks. And if you press pause, then you can see it is charging. So that is good. It does tell you it is successfully charging. You get that indication there. I'm not really sure how long the battery life lasts. They didn't really say. So overall, really enjoying this Game & Watch Super Mario Brothers in the few minutes I've played it so far. So I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing and first look, and hopefully I'll have a more detailed review in later after I get some more time to play around with it and stuff. So you guys let me know anything you want to see related to this or anything else. I always love reading your comments and just kind of seeing what you would want to see from the channel in the future, what are your favorite types of videos and stuff, and let me know if you were able to pick up one of these, or if you're going to, or anything like that. If you want one, you can't find it, I don't know, I want to hear, because I like hearing from you guys, and hopefully it won't be too long till the next video, and maybe I'll get good enough to actually beat Super Mario Bros. And maybe even the last levels, but that's kind of a lost cause, but I'll try.